Welcome to Seattle Tiny Homes Alki model. This is one of my very favorite tiny house layouts. Let me show you why I like it so much and how you can use your Seattle Tiny Homes building plans to create the home of your dreams. Notice when you walk in how open it feels. You walk into the great room, you have a wall of windows in front of you. It makes the wall literally feel like it's falling away. As you can see, this great room is exceptionally open. You can do so many different things with it. Here is a day bed, leaving the other side open for a desk or a chair. This day bed can function as a couch during the day and a single-sized bed at night. I like that there are no windows on this wall, which is actually the front end of the trailer. When you tow your home down the road, you don't have a window to cover to prevent rock damage. This solid wall also leaves you room for hanging art, photos, or a TV. This room is very flexible. You can see in this particular great room we actually built in 2 fold-down desks, or could be used as tables. Notice there is a ledge on the desk for a box of tissues or pencils that never folds down. And we have a break here in the middle so that you can choose whether you want part of the desk up or all of it. And this is our drop-down bed. Here we have an eating bar that fits 2 stools comfortably. I love these bars because they are multifunctional. So having a highly functional kitchen for me is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Here you can see I have a very deep kitchen sink. Very functional. You can wash your big pasta pots, your baking pans in here. I have the pull-out sprayer. I love this pull-out sprayer because, like, if I've been cooking a lot and I have a lot of dishes, I have a dish pan under my sink and I bring it out and I fill my dish pan here with the soapy water, wash my dishes, rinse them off in here, dry them, and I have to have lots of counter space to prep. This stove I find very functional. It has 3 burners on the cooktop, and the stove here, you can fit a chicken in there, you can fit a medium-sized pizza, and you can get your 13 by 9 in there also. You could change this out and just put in a cooktop, either electric or propane, or even an electric oven. It's your choice. 4 full drawers here. I actually like to store my bowls and plates in here, rather than on a shelf over here. I like to keep my walls open. Makes the home feel larger. I did put a cupboard here because this is a vented hood here. This actually pulls the air out. It's not a recirculating one, and so we were hiding the vent right there in the cupboard. Also, having plenty of light where I work is very important. As you notice, I have a lot of light coming down. I have here, I have my hood vent light, I've got light here. Very nice for cooking. Over here, I have a stand-up desk, which in your Alki, you could actually just make it more cupboard space and more counter space. But I like it because I can stand up here and work at my computer, maybe look at my recipes online, etc., whatever I'm doing, or work. And then you have a taller stool here you pull out and can work at. And this refrigerator holds everything I need. And I buy my vegetables in large quantities. Amazing amount of storage in here, as you can see. As you know, I don't like to waste any square inches in my designs. There's even a drawer under the fridge here. Why is the fridge up on a drawer? Because it's over the wheel wells. So we made a drawer to fit right in front of the wheel wells, and the fridge is on top of that. This staircase is highly functional. As you see, it's just open with cubbies now. But you can put drawers, doors in here. This makes a great clothes closet. All you do is put a clothes rod in here, put a door on it that shuts. One of my favorite things to do in this cubby down here is to create a pull-out shelf. And what you do is you put your blender on there, your coffee maker, and there's plug-ins in the back. And when you're ready to use them, you pull it out Use them right there. You don't even have to use your counter space for it. And when you're done, push the shelf back and they're away. You are more likely to use your blender, make smoothies, etc. if it's easily accessible. And so that's what I've done here. Everything's easily accessible and already plugged in, so you don't have to take it out, put it on the counter, plug it in. So you've probably figured out by now, I like to have storage for things in the kitchen. This is a floor to ceiling pantry. Love this, love it. And then I've made the shelves inside full extension rail pull out. You can put whatever you want. You may want to make your pantry a little wider. You can even put your appliances in here and keep them plugged in the back there and push them away, just like I was telling you you could do under the steps. All of these shelves, full extension, easily accessible, 100-pound rails. This is my favorite bathroom layout. There is so much going on here, and yet it doesn't feel crowded. People love this layout. Here you have a composting toilet, or you can have an incinerator toilet or a flush toilet. There's room for whichever toilet you want. You have a almost full-size washer and dryer here. I love this washer and dryer. It's the one I have in my tiny house. I put it in 7 years ago, and this wash machine rocks. It does a great job. You have the dryer here that gets your clothes completely dry. This vanity here, nice and wide, counter space. In this one you can see I put a beautiful hammered nickel sink in here. Highly functional. Not only enough room to hold your toilet paper, your towels, whatever you want, your hair dryer, but extra. You can see how I have the 3 cupboards here to make it easy to access all the space. Drawer here. And there's also an inset medicine cabinet, which holds an amazing amount of stuff.
These stairs have been well designed. The rise is not too high, but a little higher than normal steps. The tread is deep enough to be very stable. You will notice the top step into the loft floor is taller. That is so when you are coming down the stairs from the loft, it is more comfortable to step down on the first step. The tall side of the loft here is about 4 feet tall, plenty of room to sit up in a bed and read a book and to move around comfortably. You can see this is a queen size bed and there is room on both sides of the bed to add storage. On the tail end of the house, you'll find the compressor for the mini split unit. I prefer putting it up high so when you walk around your house you don't bump into it. Also, being on the tail end, I don't want road grime flinging up on it either. Now let's go to the back of the house. We added a window that opens in each loft on the back of the house, not only to let in more light, but also for cross ventilation if you want it. You could even add more windows up there if you wanted. Here on the main level, notice the large windows. When I design tiny homes, I love to be able to put in one large bank of windows just like I did here. It creates a feeling of the wall falling away and being more at one with the nature around you. It is a peaceful feeling. I like using the propane tanks that are the same size as your barbecuer, so they're easy to trade out. You can also hook up your tiny house to one larger propane tank if it's going to be sitting in one place for a long time. So I gave you a quick tour of one of my favorite tiny homes and its layout. I hope you love it as much as I do when you build it. And please send me pictures when you get done building it and tell me some of the awesome things you did to personalize it for yourself.